The live stream, thanks to Floodlight Media and UniSA for the Australian HPV Super Series. In second, you've got some real challenge with Coromandel Valley Primary School. They're doing very well, but Horsham Western Haven Primary. Taya is with me right now. Taya, pop over here. Taya, yesterday your dad rode. Are you better than Dad?
Definitely.
You guys are coming second. And Dad, yesterday you said he was a complainer about his back and knees. You've gotten out of the bike just now. You look fairly fresh. Your team, I wonder whether you can win it.
Well, we're definitely hoping. I reckon we can probably get there, hopefully. We've got some really fast riders over there, and they're really good. So
fantastic. So we'll have to watch and see what Coro does. This fella's just gotten out of the other machine, or one of the other machines for Horsham West and Haven. Jacob, you look like you really worked hard. How long were you in the machine for?
About half an hour.
All right, so it's a long haul in there. It's quite warm at the moment. These are the results as they stand at the moment. Coromandel Valley Primary School is ahead by one lap over you guys, Horsham, Western Haven. Crafers Primary School, Comet, and another Crafers entry straight after that, then Happy Valley Primary School. They're your top five. We're going to go to Norwood Morialta now. We'll go to S3. That's your upper secondaries. They were winning earlier today. Let's find out what's happening. This was recorded a few moments ago. You may remember we spoke earlier to Norwood Morialta Focus and they were leading. Well, I had a look at the results, Darcy, a moment ago. You've been threading through second and third at the moment. Moments ago you were third. Does that concern you? We're halfway.
Well, yeah, Paul, we did drop down from first because we had a snap chain and we were on the other side of the pit, so it was a bit of a walk back. But right now we're just working on our way back, and it's a bit concerning how far behind we've fallen Vector, but we're just working our guts off to see how far we can get back.
Well, are you making up space?
We are. I heard that they've got some weaker riders in, but still going strong, that's for sure. We are giving it 100% and slowly bringing them back.
Well, them's fighting words. We're going to check out Vector very shortly. We'll go back to the track for now. Back soon. Back to the primary schools again. Wilsden is just behind me here. They're from Port Augusta, so a few hours north of Adelaide here, just south of the Flinders Ranges, just where you head over to Port Lincoln. Beautiful spot to be heading out towards the desert. You guys going okay? Yeah. What's happening in your team?
I don't know.
Oh, they don't know. See, you get the variations, don't you, as to some teams are really on top of where they're at. Some teams are here to just have fun. And this primary school team is really, I'm being told by the team manager they're doing really well. Come around here, Jai. Tell us about that.
We've got a whole new team, so we're doing quite well. And we've got a new area, so we're just learning where we are and all that sort of stuff. So.
Okay, so they're in development at the moment. I'll tell you that in the Category 3s, the S3s, just jumping to that, Vector were looking very dangerous a little while ago. And I reckon we've got news for you. They're about 7 laps up now. Let's go to Vector. This was recorded about 15 minutes ago. St. Peter's Vector are definitely leading now. Let's go through here. This is how they wind down and warm up as well. Mate, how are you doing there, James?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, it's good results so far now. You're more than halfway here. And you've gotten a bit of an ascendancy. Now, the guys from Norwood Morialta had a broken chain on the far side of the track, but they do say they're catching you. You want to reply to that?
Well, I reckon if we keep holding good times, I reckon we'll be able to hold them off and then power them away in the final hour and a half of the race.
Your riders in the bike at the moment, are they your strongest riders, or have you got a group of riders who you're saving?
Well, we do have our strongest riders, Will and Angus, both being saved for the last hour and a half. Right. So, probably, yeah, we still have a strong rider in there, but he's not our strongest.
Okay, so there you go. There's the answer to that earlier question there. So these guys now leading in Category S3. So, Category 3... That's a big lead suddenly that the Vector from St. Peter's has. excellent team. Whether they can hold that. So that equates to, 1.3 a round, so 7 Ks, 10 Ks. That's a long lead now with 2.5 hours or so to go. Behind me is Loxton. Now, of course, our last event was at Loxton. In category S2, that's your middle school, these guys, Loxton High School, a little blurry, are third. They're third on 89 laps, Unity College Bunyip 100, and the team you're about to meet have moved up into top spot. Now, they're always around the podium, and they've done very well. Since we started differentiating between community teams and the school teams, I think this team has always finished on top. This is Pembroke. You know this, Marcus, but you guys in category S2, the middle school, are leading by 2 laps over Unity College Bunyip.
Yeah, we're happy with how we're going so far, and we're just hoping to keep it up for the rest of the day.
Pembroke's always been a bit of a danger to other teams, as in you're always in the top few. What do you put that down to?
I reckon it's all Mr. Lentakis' motivation. He always gets us really hyped up for all the races, and he's just really supportive.
So is he a scary coach? Is he a invigorating or inspiring coach? What's he like, seriously?
He's very invigorating, and his enthusiasm for the sport's amazing.
All right, well, there you go. Jason Lentakis getting a tick of approval for this fella. Push hard, they're saying to the guys from Pembroke. There's some interesting signs around. Yours says push hard. One down there says as hot as a meat pie. What the hell's that about?
No idea, I can't tell you.
It's pretty warm here today. Good on you, fella. Well done. They're winning in their category S2. Let's go to the track. Bridge now. There is a lot happening, a lot of shuffling here with it's 13 minutes to 2 here. Have a look over the shoulder here, and that's a beautiful view, isn't it? Recently repaved. By recently, I mean 6 or 7 years ago. They redid this whole area. It was reasonably rough before, and if you want to travel back in time, back to the 70s, I think maybe the 80s as well, this used to be a horse racing track. The track used to go right along here, and just 50 metres to the right of your screen is Fullerton Road, one of our main roads here in Adelaide, leading out towards the Adelaide Hills. So as they travel from the historic grandstand underneath us, let's have a spin around here. We were just down in these pits a moment ago when we were down with Horsham Western Haven. This corner leads into your couple of 90-degree turns, and then we'll take you around once more into the senior pits. And then you'll start noticing Adelaide coming into view. This is how close we are to the capital city of South Australia. So a beautiful spot to watch the racing from here, and a really good atmosphere. This is really opening up to be a really terrific race in the context, in fact, of the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series. This round 3, I reckon, is going to have some big ramifications as the rest of the season unfolds. There are some real movers in amongst these teams here. We'll meet some more soon. We met a couple of fans. Not everyone wants to talk on the microphone. And this, when someone says, no, I'm not so sure if I want to talk, well, this is how it goes. Just a little smattering of cloud. And you can see over my shoulder here the old Queen Victoria Hospital. This corner here, in the V8s, it's a hairpin. It's sort of like a double right-angled corner here for us as they head into the main straight. You can see the V8 markings on the ground here as they come through. This is the Bunyip from Murray Bridge, from Unity College. And this corner, not really too tough. It used to be a lot harder, this corner, and it's been improved, I think. And putting the curse on them might make it a bit harder for them. But yeah, I really like this part of the track. You can see one of the Scotch vehicles, SCR 1.5, weaving through beautifully. But this here is a great place to watch the race. And these two ladies, we'll get you to turn around this way if we can. G'day, how are you?
Hi.
What's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria. Which school are you attached to?
St John's.
St John's. Oh, they're doing all right.
Yeah, my son's out on track right now.
What's his name?
Alec Bluechuck.
Okay, well, we're broadcasting around the world. What do you want to say about him right now? Do you love him? Do you love your son? Are you proud?
Oh, more than you know.
All right. And what about yourself?
What about myself?
Yeah. Are you having a good day here?
I am. It's beautiful weather this year.
And what about the actual race?
They go round and round and round and round.
Good quality stuff, this. Really good quality stuff. If you'd like to maybe comment on the feed and give us something a bit more articulate, you're welcome to. We'd like that a lot. Let us know where you're from as well. She's from Victoria. How about that? Let's go over here. Bye for now. We'll go to the track and we'll see if we can find some really good talent next time. Thanks for your shout-outs on Facebook as well. We've really enjoyed that, and we'll get to them in a little while, read some of them. People from right around the world have been contacting us. We also want your videos. Please send us your videos, and we will put them on the live stream. One of the things we do, of course, we'll be following the results very closely. It's a very important race, this, but I do want to see if we can capture something else besides results. There's another side to this story, and that is participation. Now, it's a bit of an eye roller of a word in some sort of cultures, but not with pedal pre. I think one of the best things about this is, in fact, the fact that everyone has a crack and not everyone wants to win. Now, and certainly not suggesting this school doesn't want to win. Endeavour College are having a great day out, but we're going to go through a meander through the pits just to give you an idea of the atmosphere down here and why we like it so much. So this is Cardine College here. G'day. Look, they don't know we're coming. Let's see what happens here. Everyone's very friendly. See? You better be friendly. And Cardine, how are you going?
Oh, we're going all right at the moment. Everyone's riding really well, and I'm really happy with our efforts today.
Excellent. Good. All right, we'll move on. We're going to do a run through here. This is roaming pedal pre. Okay, so this is Salisbury East. Oh, this is Tyndale. G'day, Tyndale. Well, your names. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie, what's this event like for you?
Fun.
Why is it fun?
Because I get to race.
Yeah. And are you with your friends?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Yep.
You are, and you've got everyone smiling in the background, partly because they're not on camera. Hello, guys. How you going? Tyndale Christian School here. Fantastic to see you here. Let's move down again. Some pits are huge, some are smaller. This is Eden Hills here. G'day. How are you? No, I know you're not riding. But you would be a competitor here, would you?
Yes.
Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
What would you say about people who have never been here? What would you say to them?
The first time it's pretty scary, but once you've done it a second time, then you get used to it, and it's fun.
It's great fun, isn't it? Really is terrific. Let's move on. This is like it's an incredible race, but when you get to Murray Bridge and we do the 24-hour, it's like our Bathurst, one of the famous races in Australia. We spoke to these guys. These are from Port Augusta. Let's move through. Just watch your feet here, Jai. Which school do we have here? This is Horizon Christian School. They're all busy at the moment. Oh, yeah, hello. Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm going all right.
You ran towards the microphone then?
Just wanted to be on camera.
Can you sing?
No.
All right. But, all right, tell us about your school. Where are you based?
We're in Balaclava, where it's quite a big school. It's a Christian-based, family-based school.
Everyone's an advisor when they're off camera. Don't you worry about that.
But
let me ask you a question. Why is your school, Balaclava is in the middle of farming area, why is your school involved in an event like this?
we just wanted to try something new. This is my second year so far. We've only just started last year, I think it was, yeah. And I finished up this year, so I just wanted to push myself as hard as I could.
How's it been today?
A lot better than last race. I got a lot better race times, but yeah.
Well, good. Congratulations on being part of it. Well done. And right down here, the field through the pits. We seem to be welcome in every pit, which is quite extraordinary, really. G'day, guys. How you going? Let's wander down here. Here's Birdwood. This is up in the Adelaide Hills, a very pretty spot. Amy's here at the moment. Amy's one of the riders, obviously. How are you guys travelling?
Yeah, I guess so. Good.
You going all right? What's the feeling amongst the team? Rowan and Alana, come on up if you like. Rowan and Alana, they're getting ready for their rides. You're in next?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it feeling like? Your heart beating a bit harder?
Yeah.
Is it scary out there?
Not too much. I've done it before.
Okay. Alana, have you ridden this track before?
No.
Is this your first time out there?
Yeah.
Tell me exactly how you're feeling right now.
A bit nervous, but
all right. I guess.
The speeds are quite extraordinary out there for some of the teams. You just got to sort of keep out the way, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Let me ask you, you've done this a couple of times, like you said. What's the hardest part of this track?
Probably on the straight when it's really busy, because you don't want to get hit too much.
Okay, that's true. And what about you, Amy? You've ridden this track? The top corner coming out of the main straight. Talk me through that.
Yeah, it's pretty scary because it's where most of the people crash, and yeah, you just want to go cautious there, otherwise you could crash. Yeah.
Okay, well, everyone's filming over here. G'day, guys. How you going? Let's move on. Let's sneak a peek at some other pits as well. We've done Hot Shots. Yes, we have. No, we haven't. Hot Shots Pedal Pre at Woodcroft. No, we have not. Where's some of your riders here? Let's go and sneak a peek in the pits. Oh, there's one here. Come on over here, champion. How old are you?
12.
Okay, so you're in primary school still?
Middle school, yeah.
You're in middle school, yeah? Okay. Now, the secret to success in pedal pre races is what? Is it practice?
Fitness.
Fitness. So you guys are fairly fit?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about how you guys have trained.
Running. Lots of running.
Lots of running?
Yeah.
All right. Now, when are you next in?
I'm next for our team.
How long to go?
I don't know.
About 5 minutes, I'm told. Does that sort of thrill you or frighten you, or what's it like?
Exciting.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck today. Now, right down there, right around the world, people overseas, New Zealand, Canada, England, watching us, the United States right now. If you were to tell them about this event, what would you say?
Fun.
There you go, in one word. In one word. In one word. The question was 75 times longer than the answer. Well done. Fantastic. Let's move down here. Hey, how you doing from Woodcroft? How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
You're always smiling.
Yep.
Why?
Because it's so fun at pedal pre.
Yeah. What do you like?
Everything about it. It's just so fun how they crash, how fast people go. It's great.
No, I must emphasise something, all right? You know what I'm going to say. Although the crashing does happen, I can tell you that the scrutineering is so strict that the roll bars, the safety gear that they wear, the eyewear, the seat belts, the helmets, everything is looked at, and crashes happen, but you often see the vehicles then righted, and then off they go once again. So I hope that doesn't disappoint you.
Yeah.
Good on you, fella. Got some good photos?
Yeah, got some great photos.
Excellent. You can post your photos, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and anything you like. Or send them to us as well. Just look for Australian International Pedal Pre for our hashtag, or hashtag them AHPVSS 2019. Good on you, fella.
Thank you.
Good on you. And Woodcroft, good luck to Woodcroft College. So we're nearly at the end of the pits here. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon. We originally were expecting rain and a top of 15. Now absolutely stunning. So at the moment, race time here is 2 p.m. or close to 2 p.m. That leaves us 2 more hours of racing here. It's been a bit of a real juggle, and it's very hard to predict who will win each of these categories. Today, if you're just joining us, it's Schools Day here. Yesterday, we had 2 solo riders for 6 hours, came 19th and 21st respectively. We had a couple of females ride, just the team of 2. They did extraordinarily well. In fact, they won their category. And we also had some really great results. Wattle Racing yesterday absolutely nailed it and are now on top of the ladder with regards to their category. Here, categories S1, S2 and S3 are looking fascinating. And there are some teams that we're seeing for the first time, and some teams we are not seeing today because they've scored so well. Maybe they're not taking part in this event. They'll be back in the next one. Our calendar is full as well. Next month we're here again. It'll be rainy. Don't you worry about that. Then Busselton. And the news, if you haven't caught on with the news, airlines are starting to think about flying from Melbourne, 800 k's to our southeast, to Busselton. If that happens, the Western Australian HPV Association is now saying, can we have a 24-hour race? So that's just on the table today. That's just fresh in. So whether or not that occurs, I'd love your input on that. We'll just travel. We'll go to a bit of footage here. I'm going to find you the Facebook comments in just a moment. I want to read you some of the things people have been saying. We'll go to the track. Back in a moment. Nazareth Catholic College here, just getting some cosmetics done. You can see that, and that's the 100-mile-an-hour tape gets a lot of work out here. We'll talk to Nazareth in just a moment. They're taking their time here. Just let me ask you guys, your closest competitors here, who are you really wanting to beat while you're here? Think about the schools around you. Tell me who it is.
Bunyip.
The Bunyip. Why the Bunyip?
Mainly because they're one of the fastest, and they're one of the best competitors.
So the guys from the Bunyip are from Murray Bridge. Come over here, champ. So where are you guys based?
We're in Adelaide.
Okay. So it's interesting that you picked the Bunyip. You're picking a fight with a pretty big giant, to be honest.
Yeah. They're very rough, and they're very fast as well.
They're very fast. So tell me, in comparison to Bunyip, how are you doing?
Probably not that good because they're probably top 5 or so. We're like top 40 around there.
It's good to set your sights though on a competitor, isn't it? And the Bunyip, it's good to have a bit of a rivalry going. Do they know you feel this way?
Probably not. No.
Well, Bunyip, it's been the gauntlet's been thrown down by the guys from Nazareth. You've got yourself a rival out here. Good luck today.
Yeah.
You want to say anything to Bunyip right down the lens?
We might beat you. So just watch out. You might flip.
Thanks very much for that. Tell you what, it's on their minds, isn't it? The flipping. G'day to Ken Houghton, also to Dylan Dowden. Thank you for writing to us on the Facebook feed. Woodley School down in Victoria design and build their own. A lot of the teams do. Woodley School, very good school there. It's not true that they're shutting Woodley School down, by the way. Let's have a look at John Doubleday. He's writing about Tasmania. They would like to have it down in Tasmania. There's an event there that they've invited us to. He's even written to the governments, Tasmanian Labor, Tasmanian Greens, Tasmanian Liberals, would you like to have them come to Tassie? Please say yes. We'll gladly be down there. Also, Jack Fury is watching. G'day, Jack. Nice to hear from you. Mike Mowett's written that nice they get the vehicles to go so fast. Yeah, Mike, they're actually travelling. Some of these are at about 70 clicks. And yesterday, they were even faster than that. The collegiate competition in the USA, he says, likes short, tight courses with hairpin turns, not good for speeds. Now, our fifth race of the season is at Busselton. It's a 1 kilometre track, normally it's in a sort of like a road and car park area, and that is really curled in upon itself. It's such a tight technical track. Make sure you're watching that one from the USA. Lockie Phillips, g'day to you. Nice to have you there. John Doubleday is saying that we would have to build our own machines. Most schools don't have the funding down there. It is a bit of a problem. If we can help you, John, do let us know. Emily's watching. Beck Pym is missing not being here this year. But thanks so much for the live stream. Good on you, Beck. Loving it from Manham, not far from Murray Bridge, while working selling houses at an open inspection. Go the Bird, of course, from Birdwood. Darren Andrews is saying he'd love to run an adult team. Well, you can on Saturdays, Darren. We have the adult races, the open categories, the community categories. And Tracy Stewart is watching as well, and she's called out to Tamara and Jason Stewart. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Thanks to Floodlight Media. Floodlight Media do corporate videos, live streaming, radio ads. They do plenty of great work, make films as well. They're based at the South Australian Film Corp, and they have worked with Tesla, the AFL, and so many other great brands. Floodlight Media is also spreading interstate as well, so they're becoming a world domination. Based originally in South Australia, a little family business that's now grown into a massive, really quite iconic South Australian business. And you can get them to make your corporate videos as well. Check out their website, floodlightmedia.com.au. Well, we're down on the corner here. These guys from Harndorf, I just want to ask them quickly, Harndorf Primary School, fellas, if you were to pick one team that you would love to beat, who would it be? Who's going to tell me?
Relentless.
You'd love to beat Relentless.
That'd be awesome.
You're talking about the senior team, Relentless?
About the senior team, yeah.
Well, that would be remarkable. You know what, junior teams have beaten senior teams before, but you're asking a big thing there.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be cool, I suppose.
One day, who would you race for? When you graduate and you get older and you're going to race for one of the senior teams, who would it be?
I'm not sure.
Would it be Relentless?
Probably.
So he's a Trump man. There you go. Vote 1. Let's head down here before we break. Whoops. Watch out for that drink bottle there, Jai. Ah, my friend. How are you doing?
We're doing great, thank you.
Tell us about your team.
We've got 2 bikes today, only one at Loxton and from Hardorf Primary School. We've got the Red Comet and Red Baron out there.
Who would you love to beat?
Oh,
Come on, really, don't hold back.
who would we love to beat? Relentless, one of their boys just said.
Yeah, but what about in the primary school category?
I don't think we have any enemies. We're just happy to go out there. And
It doesn't have to be an enemy. It's just someone that you get a lot of satisfaction getting the better of.
Which one?
They're having a discussion here.
We're not really sure.
No? All right, as long as you have a great day. Are you having a good day today?
Having a great day, thank you.
Fantastic. Well, if I was racing, I'd like to beat everyone. That would be my answer here. There's a lot happening here with the AFL as well. I talked about the guys from Floodlight working with the AFL. Are you a good kick?
Not really.
Yeah, nor me. Hey, tell me, out there are a lot of teams out there. You're coming second at the moment with your team. Is the team you'd like to beat, by any chance, from Coromandel?
Yes.
What would it mean to win today?
A lot.
Tell me about that. What would you feel like? Just describe those feelings.
Extremely happy.
And what would you say to your teammates? How would you celebrate? What would you say?
Good job out there today. Maybe we can win the next one too.
Could you become, I've got a question for you, a serious question. Could your team become Australian champions?
Possibly.
It's not that far-fetched, to be honest. You guys seem to have an extra bit of zoom about you. Horsham, Western Haven have been very strong, and a lot of Victorian teams from Bendigo, so not far from Horsham, also extremely strong teams. Seriously, a serious question, why do you think that is?
We've got a lot of fast pedallers and a lot of pedallers that can keep going for a long time.
So does South Australia, so do other teams as well. What? There must be something else.
We've got the best coach, Mr. Parry.
Is this Mr. Perry? No? Mr. Perry's over there. He's hiding over there. Well, look, guys, good luck. Good luck with Horsham Western Haven today. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for chatting to us. So there you go. It's a place for all ages as well here at the Pedal Pre, whether you're in primary school or if, like yesterday, you're from the community, maybe you're my age and racing, and guys older than me were racing yesterday and survived, I'll have you know. I don't know if this gentleman here would like to tell us whether he's been racing or not, but hello, sir, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Have you seen this event before?
Yes, at Murray Bridge a few years ago.
What do you think of it?
Very good. It's a great crowd of cars. What was it, about 300?
Today, 160.
Oh, right. Some of the numbers are much higher than that. It's about 160. Very good.
Why do you like it?
Well, it's good fun. It gives a lot of people exercise. It gets a good crowd out.
And who are you related to? You with someone, or are you an Adelaide fella?
No, I'm English, but my grandson has just got off the car.
So tell me, what is it like to watch him race out there?
Oh, great. Yes, thank you. Yep.
Fantastic. Well, and you can watch this back, and you can watch him on the live stream as well if you go to the website. All right, so thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Fantastic. Nearly concussed you with the microphone there. Thank you so much. All right, well, here we are now at race time. It is 2:10 here in South Australia. We will be back. I'll get the word in my ear very shortly as to when we'll be back here on the ground. Our schedule is printed, of course. Do you happen to know, Jai, by any chance? We're getting that right now. So we'll cut from here in just a moment. The live stream will continue just before the ending of the race. I know that. What has been happening. Coromandel Valley in the primary schoolers. Coromandel Valley we're leading by 1 lap over Horsham Western Haven Primary. Crafers Primary School Comet ahead of their teammate in 196 Crafers Primary School as well. Happy Valley Primary School in 5th place. Highgate Primary School in 6th, the Hot Rod. Eden Hills Primary School in 7th. 8th, Faith Lutheran College, Uberschnell. 171 Murray Bridge North School, we spoke to them before, in 9th. And Pembroke School, unlucky, in 10th for the primary schoolers. For category S2, it's been Pembroke School, Phoenix leading Unity College, Bunyip by 2 laps. Loxton High School, a little blurry in 3rd. St. Peter's College, Quicksilver in 4th. Pembroke School, Radar in 5th. Scotch College, SCR2 in 6th. Scotch College, SCR1, the all-female team, in 7th. Cardine College, Genesis in 8th. 9th is Concordia College, Concordia. 10th is Xavier College, Cerberus. That's category S2. That's your juniors. And it's St. Peter's Vector by a long way over Norwood, Morialta and Glenunga. And Mount Barker barking mad too. So there is a bit of a shuffle with quite a lot of these teams. Still very hard to pick in each of the categories. The consequences of coming less than first will be long-standing for a lot of these teams. They really do need this race. Really do need this race. Some wonderful shots from around this park. This is the sunniest day in history for a June race. I'm absolutely certain of that. We're here in the Heritage Grandstand. It is a beautiful place. I used to watch the horse racing from here many, many years ago. This was a massive racetrack. Thousands of people would come here. Many famous races here. Nowadays, parkland with the pedal pre on, of course, and plenty of soccer and cricket I can see as well. From here, you can pretty much see the whole track, except for where the food stands sort of block your view for 100 metres. Otherwise, though, this is just a stunning spot, very relaxing spot to have a bit of a break from the action. And it is very active down there. It's quite exhausting to even be around. Imagine riding it for so many hours. This track here, so many places for so many highlights. Coming up, when we wrap up today, we'll have a bit more of an impression as to what's going to happen in the Australian Championship thanks to UniSA. This is race 3 of 6. Next month, of course, we have it here again. Then we have Busselton, and then we have the big one. And everyone must race in the big one, the 24-hour race at Murray Bridge in September to qualify for the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series. As for this race itself, as for the winning of this race, also carries plenty of esteem, of course. And there are a lot of teams who are starting to look good. Vector from St. Peter's in Category S3 looking very good. Category 2, can't pick it. It might be Pembroke. In Category 1, again, not sure. Could be Coromandel Valley, could be Horsham Western Haven. So these stories are still to be written. They've still got plenty of blank pages at the end of them. With the city in the background, the sunshine coming down, I hope you're enjoying the live stream brought to us by Floodlight Media. Check out floodlightmedia.com.au. Have a bit of a browse of that today. And we will be back here at a time not far away from now. And I'll just get fed that now. I'm still waiting to hear that time. From 3:30 South Australian. So that now is 2 hours. No, my apologies. 1 hour and 11 minutes. 1 hour and 10 minutes from now, we'll be back to bring you the final half an hour of this great race. It has been a terrific day and the end to a massive weekend of racing. 12 hours of racing in total, in fact. Loving it here in Adelaide. Hope you're enjoying this. This is Victoria Park, round 3 of the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series for 2019.